What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Dead Troop Podcast. I'm Jimmy.
Casey's here.
Steven.
I'm Dustin.
So we've all had a great week. Did lots of Walking Dead stuff around here anyway. Hanging out with Dustin most of the week. We actually went and seen some Cobra Kai locations.
Man.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Which ones did y'all get to?
We went to the dojo and we went to the auto lot. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Union City.
Yeah, Union City with both lots over Langford Parkway for the dojo, and just stay safe when you go to the dojo.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, really?
yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to know.
How did you have fun, Mr. Baker, going to the dojo?
Oh, man, I had a great time. First of all, it was good seeing everybody. Steven, I'm so sorry I didn't see you, man.
I know.
Up there to try to catch you, but you're a busy guy. It was great. Just being back in Sonoy, seeing everything that went on in Alexandria, how everything's been updated, seeing the do not mow signs. Just absolutely, again, it's breathtaking every time I go down the first time. But then again, every time I go down, it is like the first time. So the dojo, though, to focus on that, just kind of a little building out there in the middle of the city. And you kind of pull up on it for a second. It's kind of like, well, okay, yeah, there it is. But then when you get out and you walk around it, the scenes started coming back in my head. And I was like, wow, yeah, that's where that happened. And this is where this happened. And then Jimmy said, well, this is where this happened. And so after I got out and started walking around, I was like, wow, this is pretty cool to be here. Now, I like the other place too, but I won't say it yet until you bring it up. So I don't want to spoil anything. But my other place was the favorite from Cobra Kai.
Well, go ahead and bring it up, Mr. Baker. You don't want to brought it out.
Well, I mean, you're the one talking about where we're going, so I don't want to jump ahead of the gun. But no, man, LaRusso's Automotive, because that's such a, I don't know, I guess it's such a centerpiece in the show with a lot of things in those first few episodes, going back to it, of course, and always reflecting back where LaRusso's at. Just great to be there. And it looked just like, I mean, of course, minus the letters and all the cars, but you could totally see it, even though it looked vacant and abandoned. You could just see it in your head as soon as you got there, like, wow, this is where this was, and I remember this, and it was pretty great. So
yeah, of course, we had Oscar with us, had a great day. Oscar's in here right now. What's up, Oscar?
Oscar, what's up?
Oscar.
yeah,
Our last and final place was called the Fun Spot, and that's where they played putt-putt, and they had the infamous fight. And I'll let Baker explain what happened with the whole loving of the photo booth there. Go ahead, Mr. Baker.
true or false? Did Casey? True or false? Did Jimmy Littlefield get kissed by two men inside the photo booth?
Ooh. I don't know. I'm scared to know the answer.
It's all over Facebook. It's true. But it's no homo. It's no
There's
homo.
a lot of loving going on in that little photo booth. But
Yeah.
Okay.
no, the Fun Spot. First of all, hopefully the staff will see this. Those guys were absolutely great to us. They welcomed us, guys. I believe that there's something going on right now, maybe with a possible tour, that location being added. I'll let Oscar get into that here if he wants to, and we're going to try to get him on the show in a formal setting, even though he hopped in with us a lot while we were out. The Fun Spot was great. And thank you for that. You got to look at those photos, man. There's a lot of love going on. That is the first time.
Oh, wow. Did you see what? You have to look at the comments. For
Oscar's lighting up the comments.
Good Lord.
By the way, Oscar, huge shout out to my boy, Redhead Oscar. Love you, man.
Yeah, I got to get on to the.
Wow. What's up, Kim? No, but we had a great time. Miss Kim was with us. Yes, I did get kissed by Dustin and Oscar in the photo booth, but it was all love. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't bring nothing out, and they didn't. They did a wonderful job when the curtains closed.
We after the photo booth, we went to the laser tag section, and I'm not really sure if that was Jimmy's laser gun that was poking me or what. But
Whoa.
kissing part song.
It was not. Jimmy was actually doing a live that actually, if you go back on our page right here, you go back and look at the lives. That place was closed down. They let us in there for special reasons, and I was able to do a special feature in there of the live feed right there.
Nice.
Yep. So that was pretty cool to see that when you couldn't really see it as a normal fan, I guess. But yeah, what's going on in the news, Mr. Baker?
Well, guys, I mean, there's hold on one second. I was finishing my last note there, actually. First of all, let me just kind of open the news and hit with, if you guys haven't picked up the new or newly released Walking Dead Deluxe Edition comics, you guys have got to go get those.
Yeah.
There are multiple covers for each issue. The artwork is brilliant. The color, it's just a great book. I mean, I could not find all of them, and of course, I'm sure Oscar's going to chime in and tell me that I forgot his, which I did. I'm so sorry. I'm going to fix that and forget yours. But those things are amazing. So let's just start there with the news, because those haven't been out very long at all. So you can still get your hands on them. I'm not sure how collectible they'll be, but, you know, for us Walking Dead family, they're definitely collectible. I want to actually decorate with them. That's how badass they are. So it's going to go up here around Oscar's centerpieces and Mr. Twellman's pieces. But anyway, kind of getting into the news, there wasn't a lot that was out there this week. Basically, what we've got that was the focus on the articles and, you know, the forums that I go to, there's a lot of things going on between some type of new terror or a new threat that's going to focus on, you know, Negan and Maggie. And then there were some photos that were released showing that Daryl and Maggie were being hunted in the woods. I don't know that it's by that same threat or not, but there were just a lot of folks talking about that. And as you guys know, in the Walking Dead world, you know, anybody can die at any time. So it's kind of scary. You know, basically, outside of that, I do think it's pretty cool. It was the first time in the franchise history for The Walking Dead, as in right now, that all three of their shows are in filming / production at the same time.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool for them.
That is cool.
And really, am I allowed here, Jimmy, on the news part, or do you guys want to do it later, since it is kind of new news about the camp location, even though we kind of did?
You cover anything you want. This is your spot, buddy.
Good deal. Some more news for you guys. Jimmy, myself, Oscar, you know, Kim, Casey, all had a chance to go down to the new location, or the location for this year's upcoming camp. And guys, for those of you that haven't watched the video, let me first of all warn you, I ramble even more in it than I do on the podcast. So, you know, if you're really bored and can't sleep, that's when it definitely gives you. But just checking out that property, it's really cool, because in my mind, I did not realize that was the property it was going to be at. I was thinking about the last hotel. And actually, this is the place where a lot of the Walking Dead actors are housed when they come in for filming. That's been a known thing, so I'm not spoiling anything there. But it's a really cool setup. It kind of makes you feel like that you're on a cruise ship, you're just not on the water, because you got this huge, beautiful pool outside, landscaping. I mean, you pull up into the place, it's surrounded by trees with seclusion. You're right beside the interstate, but you hear no traffic. You walk in, it's a conference. It was the Hilton Peachtree Conference Center is where it's at in Peachtree City, Georgia. Guys, we walked every square inch of this place, inside, outside pool. Leslie, who was there with us, is the sales manager. Absolutely phenomenal. All the staff were phenomenal. And they took us through there and really made us feel, you know, VIP. Of course, every time you're with Oscar, you are VIP. But, guys, it is going to be a great spot to come to the camp. Please, if you get a chance, Memorial Day weekend, get out there and check it out. We've got everything from general admission tickets. They're not very expensive at all the way to the VIP treatment for the best that we can give you. but I think you really like the facilities. So
Yeah, I've stayed there. It's really nice. And Norman Reedus was spotted there over the weekend. There's been pictures going around on Instagram.
Yeah, I think Dustin still tore up about that because he was staying there.
Am I allowed to tell the funny story? Can I tell the funny story? I promise I'll hurry. So we're sitting here after we've toured and we're all tired and different things. And Casey's like, here's this picture. And guys, does this carpet look familiar? And I'm like, what's he talking about? But yeah, Norman was there apparently while we were there at some point. I mean, I just kind of see it in my mind that he's going out.
He's probably staying there if somebody caught him there here recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still kind of tore up about it. I mean, I almost made, Jimmy put on a Yankees hat and a mask and was going to take a selfie with him, but
this is off the subject, but Casey's talking about us getting together and going to the fun spot as an event. I say let's do this. Let's go up there, do that night, and I challenge everybody to a go-kart race, at least one.
Ooh.
Yeah, they got the go-kart track up there. That thing looks pretty awesome, and during the summer it's going to be open, so let's do that. You ain't got shit, Kim, just saying.
He's having a cigarette with Norman now, so we should all be jealous. And
he's still tore up. He's still tore up. Yes, I like the fish tacos in this, Casey. I did. All right, Mr. Stevens got some pictures he wants to share with us. Let's go ahead and do that.
All right, let's see. Yeah, so that one, AMC, they've been kind of slack on the spoilers this season. I think we were talking about that last episode. I think they're doing it on purpose because it's the last season. But I think I see a spoiler in the slate. The tomahawk axe thing you see there at the bottom from the comic illustration, that's Mercer from the comics. So I'm hoping, I don't know, Jimmy, if you know anything different, but it seems like every slate I've ever seen, there's been like the illustration on the slate has somebody that is either already been presented on the show or is going to appear on the show. So
the
last one was
Princess, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Princess. So, he might not be appearing in this episode in particular, but I don't know. I hope they bring Mercer in soon. And then we almost thought Dave Bautista was going to play him.
Yeah. We jumped the gun on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got too excited about that all of a sudden. I saw the picture and I was like, dude, Bautista's coming. I had it at the top of my news thing, and I was like, it helps if you read the article. I read the article and realized that wasn't true, but I was excited for it.
We have, let's see. All right, I think the audio is kind of messing up, guys. Sorry, we're still working.
It might be the pictures. We can.
It's okay. Just go to the next one. We'll figure it out.
And then that one, I don't know if anybody noticed. What do you guys think? Why do you think he's handcuffed in this picture? Negan. This is from the Here's Negan. They released a new trailer.
My question to you is, and Dustin and Casey, do you think this is before or do you think this is after Rick and them fall? Because I think this is when his wife was alive, actually.
I think it's before, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it.
No, it is. I'm sure of it. I just don't know why he would be handcuffed, and maybe he had cancer too, and he didn't want to do chemo.
That's almost what it looks
so
like.
She handcuffed him down, and he beat it, and she didn't. I don't know.
Interesting.
Not to,
that is wild.
I have saw something very similar in my line of work, actually, with what it looks like to me is maybe anybody that's going through a spouse that has cancer, of course, guys, cancer sucks, as you know, and fuck cancer, as we say, excuse my language. But, folks that have a loved one that's going through that typically tend to, at times, mimic, especially if it's a husband and wife, the illness because they're constantly, going through a lot of the struggles. I'm kind of wondering if maybe, he's having breakdowns because he doesn't look healthy. Maybe he's strapped down and getting some potassium or IVs because it looks like he's dwindled down quite a bit. I mean, he looks pretty bad.
Right.
Well, that was kind of bringing me into the next couple pictures here. Like in the comic, Lucille dies pretty quick. I was just looking over it, and it looks like in the show she's going to be a little bit more. I don't know, like she's holding the gun there. Like she's gonna. I feel like maybe Negan might have been tougher than him.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying in the show? It wasn't like that in the comics.
That'd be an interesting twist.
Because if you go to the next picture, you'll see Negan kind of cowering away. You know what it just kind of looks like he's out of his element. Mm-hmm. And she just looks so badass there with that gun. It looked like it might even be the same scene. Like she might come up and save him right there from a walker potentially.
Mm-hmm.
But
that is the house. That is the house in Sonoy. That tree is really behind the house.
It is, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, that's the house in Sonoy.
You can kind of see beside the walker there too, the fake windows they had put in the bottom.
Oh, yes.
Oh, to make it look like a basement or something?
Yeah.
You know, that's an interesting theory, Steven, because maybe if his wife was the tough one, you know, maybe after she dies, he gets the bat, and that it kind of gives him the confidence.
That's, you know, he says it always gives him strength, and that might be why.
Okay.
Because in the comics, I just looked it over right before we went on. I looked it over, and she dies pretty quick, and she's pretty weak before that. You know what I mean? She doesn't really get out of bed.
Yeah, no, that's good. They're going to flesh it out more on the TV show.
It is interesting.
I vote that that's Jimmy's new outfit for the camp.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
Jimmy, is that your new cosplay?
Well, it looks like what I look like when I go to bed now. But, I'll be honest with you.
He looks like a superhero just getting their start and can't figure out their costume yet.
So you mean to do cosplay is fucked up Negan,
right? And Fat Thor. One of us can be Fat Thor.
I think that's Dustin. We're gonna get Dustin dressed up like Thor. I dress up like Negan. That
deal? I just want to wear it. Never mind.
You got to have the angel wings above your head too now for Thor.
Hey, I got the helmet.
There you go.
And costumes and all that. You know, you guys know Jimmy's my brother, but you haven't lived until you're staying with Jimmy, and you walk upstairs to go to the restroom, and Jimmy forgets that you're downstairs, and as you come upstairs, Jimmy comes out of his room that he keeps completely dark, of course, and he's got on nothing but his boxers and his mask for his CPAP machine. I mean, that is like an experience that, hey.
Well, I just started wearing that damn CPAP machine. I'm not cool with it, by the way. But it's something else. I can't hardly sleep in it. It's really bad right now. But all honesty, the other morning I woke up and guess who was cuddled next to me?
Uh-oh.
It was Dustin. It was really weird. I'm like, what the hell are you doing here?
Who was the big spoon and who was the little spoon?
I didn't even know he was there. I was like,
Sure.
Carter was there too. Yeah, Carter was there. It's all good.
And I'm like, he's not answering. So I'm like, it's got this lock with a little bobby pin that you can get in. So we might have broke in and cuddled with him. And, guess what? The next morning, he beat us up.
You damn right. And after that, it wasn't going to be no cuddle time. I woke up at 4 a.m. and I'm ready for the day. I was like, hell with that. But, it's always interesting when Dustin comes, that's for sure. It wasn't the first time I woke up with Dustin next to me, though.
Hello.
He done it one time when I lived in Sonoya.
And that might have been the time I have ever been on time anywhere in my whole life, by the way, was that trip in Sonoya. I said we were going to go to scenes, and it was 7 a.m. I was there. And then cuddled with you because you weren't out of bed.
Well, by the way, I finally found...
Go, Jimmy, and I won't get into bed.
Well, the thing is, Dustin says you have these little windows of time, right? You miss stuff by the windows of time.
Okay.
So I remember he woke up late one day, and he's like, you're missing your window. So I woke up early one day and let him sleep for just to say the same shit, and he got mad at me. He's like, wake me up in 15 minutes. 3 hours later, I was like, Dustin, we got periods of time, right?
You got to get you got to be filming a certain time. You got to be there from the break and the leaving, and Jimmy just lets me pass out, and anyway. All right, back to The Walking Dead.
He looked like a walker. He's like, just lay there in his sleep. I was like, damn, he's drooling himself. I'm gonna let him stay there for a while. Look like he's tired.
Right.
That's not what you do to your friends. It's not nice.
It'll be all right. Hey, you took me to Krispy Kreme. That was pretty good. That's the first time I cheated on my diet in a while, but it was pretty good. Yeah.
He's going to start with one. He didn't do bad. I did worse than that. All right, Stephen, I'm sorry. I totally have ruined and botched.
Ruined what?
I've totally ruined and botched your picture thing. Please go to the next picture.
No, that's it.
That's it, man. That's all. That's
it. Don't leave me thinking about Krispy Kreme, Stephen. Some picture. Damn it, Stephen, find any picture, okay?
Just put something up, Kevin. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
And and surprisingly, I mean, of course, it was rainy this weekend, but surprisingly, there was a lot of folks out, and that's good to see, especially filming just kicking off. So
it's still raining.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's bad.
You think that's affecting filming? Has it been quiet?
I mean, today they were setting up in Griffin. I've seen some pictures on the internet, but I think they start tomorrow because today was President's Day. So
gotcha.
That's the only thing I think of. The last week we actually we found something that was really cool, and I'm not going to say what it was. We returned it, so that we actually kind of watched them film over there at the airport in Hampton, which was kind of cool. We really didn't see much of it. We met somebody who was pretty cool and interesting, but I'll let Dustin talk about that if he wants to. But we had a lot of fun last week when Dustin was down. Most of that time was looking at locations and, of course, playing tag team, trying to find a bathroom in Hampton. That was nowhere in Hampton lets you use the restroom at all. They always fuss at you talking about the COVID thing, but you had to find a back alley somewhere. So we found one somewhere in that town.
Jailhouse Brewery. Did y'all go back behind Jailhouse Brewery?
I didn't go behind there, but I took a picture with Jailhouse Brewery.
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Spot picked out like he knows where to go to pee.
Yeah.
Pepper's been out to call Stephen when we can't find a place to pee. Cameras are so small if they put up at these places, you don't feel comfortable. But yeah, we made it work. So, but let me ask you a question here, guys, because as I was reading my articles, and I want to see what you guys think. A lot of emphasis every week for probably the past, of course, where I haven't been on here in 2 weeks, but prior to that and now, every time I get into the news, it's all Maggie. Okay, I see Maggie is referenced in everything that I look at, pretty much. What version do you think we're going to get of her? Do you think we're going to get the Maggie that was at the farm, that was kind of blending in? I mean, she was always been what I would say is a leader type, okay, and then evolved into that. But are we going to get the Maggie from the farm that was more soft and understanding and caring, or are we going to get the Maggie that killed old Grouch Puss from Hilltop?
Gregory,
go. Love you, Xander Berkeley. Sorry, I cannot think of your character name for a second if you see the show. What version do you think we're going to get? Are we going to get good Maggie or Mad Maggie?
I think that'll be one of the conflicts, I guess.
I think we're going to get a Maggie we've never seen before, kind of like you said, a conflict Maggie. But I think she's going to want to do away with Negan, but she's going to be conflicted. I think they're going to shun him. What do you think, Mr. Casey?
No, same thing. I think she's probably more calculated. I'm sure she's got a lot of rage built up. She's had time to think about this, so I know she's stewing. I'd like to think that she's thought about it and has a plan. Now, when she confronts Negan, that may just all go out the window,
Yeah, I agree.
Do we know, I mean, other than where she was staying, of course, we know where that's at, but do we know anything else about that group? I mean, are they, other than what's in the comics, I mean, as far as the show?
I don't think so.
No. Besides what's in the comics, just the guards that we've seen and stuff like that.
I'm just thinking in my mind, like, what character or what type of role does Maggie have, just being able to leave and bring one guy with her, even though he's a total badass. And I hope they can't can get him, hint Oscar. I totally can't say his name. We said it last week or a few weeks ago. But I just want to know what kind of role she has. Does she just live? Is she a leader? And she's like, hey, I'm leading people, or...
In the comics, that's kind of what Michonne was the one that stayed back. A group went to the Commonwealth, and Michonne stayed back because her daughter was there. And, I mean, I guess Maggie's kind of picking up that role. You know what I mean? Being the one that spent time there before they went back and told the rest of the group. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't know.
I thought in the comic, Michonne went, like, sailing.
Oh yeah, she does that, but she just kind of disappears for a while and then appears on a ship, like out of nowhere. Just kind of it's just like a couple panels of the comics or a couple pages. She just went out on a ship just for she just kind of disappeared for a while, and they referenced her a couple times, but she didn't have a story like she does in the show. It just kind of she was just gone and then appeared.
You just had to talk about the ship, didn't you? More up about the cell phone picture. Now, Steve, I'm glad you're here. Nobody will talk about it. What about the cell phone that had everybody's picture on it?
Yeah, that was, I don't know.
That's somebody that had to see Judith older.
That's what I said.
Okay. So
that's what I said too.
I want to get off on that tangent. Still got me like, who was it? Was it Rick? Was it not? Where did it come from?
Mm-hmm. I thought I was just looking too far into it, but yeah, I mean, how would he have known that? I mean, I guess he would have known she would have got that hat, but there was something else in the picture that she had that I was thinking he wouldn't have known that she had that.
I think Rick's been watching over him. I really do. I think that.
No, I don't think that. I don't think Rick could. I don't think Rick could get that close and not go be with them.
That's true. Yeah.
That's I
love you. I don't think you could do it though.
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of excited about seeing little Glenn come in the picture. Herschel. I'm excited about that. I really am. Yeah. I think that's going to bring a new dynamic, and Maggie's going to be even more, protective over him because she did lose her dad, her sister, and everybody in the way she did.
She lost everyone.
She's going to be really protective.
Mm-hmm.
But we do need to get that whole. I was thinking about that race. We got to do that with the fans and everything. I really want to do that.
That's cool.
Yeah. So y'all were in Hampton. I don't know. I don't want to spoil nothing, but I heard they were filming some. I don't know if it's just base camp or if they're actually going to film there, but at the Speedway.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I even posted on Instagram, what if that, in the Commonwealth, there's a stadium that they come to first, kind of, or that you see first when they come up on it. I was wondering if they might be using those lights and bleachers and like CGI and something in the background, or you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Or making those buildings. I don't know.
Well, they were filming inside of a airplane hangar. Isn't it right, Dustin? Is that where they were filming?
That's what I heard too.
Yeah, they were filming inside the hangar itself. They had base camp across the street, like
it's not really spoilers. We don't know anything because everybody knew that.
We're not saying what they did. We're just saying where they filmed right about. I'm not saying anything like that.
Know what they did. I don't know.
I'm pure theories. I hadn't seen anything. I was just.
Yeah, you could see the focus of the airplane hangars, but I don't know, Stephen, because they're. But Jimmy, remember when which this is all. Let me say this just so I feel good, and Oscar doesn't strangle me. As we were coming in off the public road through the public parking lot, they had things there. I do think it was weird because remember when we come in, Jimmy, they had like other Walking Dead, the trucks and things set up.
If I guess, will you tell me?
Huh?
If I guess what it was, will you tell me?
We don't really know.
Was there a helicopter?
Truthfully, we don't know anything. I didn't see any helicopter. What we seen was a bunch of busted up trucks. You see that everywhere.
Jimmy, why did a helicopter not see it?
I didn't see a helicopter.
It's a helicopter. Now he's got me thinking about it because it is an airport.
Yeah, the helicopters from the show, and it could be the airport. Like at the Commonwealth, it's like a whole city. It could have its own little hangar like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's a very big possibility. I just didn't see it.
I mean, as you know, and I didn't know this till Jimmy told me. There's billion. I don't know how much it costs, but bukus and bukus of people that live in these condos. So I mean, it's like a damn resort.
Where's this?
On the racetrack, they have these condos. They're $1 million condos, and
shit, really?
Yeah, Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s widow owns one, and they're $1 million estates. I've known this since I was a little kid. The CEO of Coca-Cola used to live there. I've been through there.
They could use that as part of it too.
They're not filming close to it. That's across the track. So where we were at, where they were filming, is closer to turn 1, where those condos are in turn 4. I actually have a picture where I'm on the embankment of turn 4. I used to be a NASCAR fan until I got stupid and I stopped watching it. So I mean, I like NASCAR to an extent, but to be honest with you, I've been all over that track since I was a little kid. So yeah, they always have those condos, but like I said, you have to be, what they say, a 1%er to be able to live there,
right?
And it's not something a normal person could do. No,
I got to drive through there thanks to Oscar, so I did. I'm a 0.5%er now.
But me and Baker, we went somewhere this weekend and we got something that we want to give away on the show. And I don't know how we're going to do it yet, but if y'all want it, it's a poster book. It's still in the seal. It's not been opened at all. It's still got the seal around it. We're going to give it away on the show. I don't know if we're going to do it through Patreon because we're actually starting about going we're going to start up a Patreon starting next week. What we're going to do is we're going to get 30 minutes before the show starts and 30 minutes after. So you actually see us kind of chilling out, waiting for Dustin every night like we always do. And, do what?
Why you always get thrown under the bus? I mean, at least I called from my phone 20 minutes early.
You know why I throw you under the bus so much, Dustin? Because I love you.
That's one way.
You're the closest thing that I got to a brother on here, and that's why I throw you under the bus so much. You throw me under the bus too. I never had a man that cuddled or kissed me on the cheek until I got you, but you do it all the time.
You're saying that you like me more than Stephen and Casey? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm saying I never. Casey and Stephen, if you ever kissed me or cuddled me or even spooned me on the bed, have you ever done that?
It's okay. I'm married.
That's the last one.
Married, so I support y'all's relationship.
It is.
Yeah, me too.
I crossed that boundary, but it is what it is.
I have to apologize to whoever was watching the live with you because when you went I'll just stop a second. It got me thinking something when you said cuddle in the bed. Anybody watching it live from the photo booth, I apologize if any part of my body, my leg, thigh, buttocks, whatever. I don't know where the damn phone was after Jimmy went live, but when you went Oscar, it's like everybody in the phone booth, picture booth now, and Jimmy forgot he was on live, and there we are.
I had it on live. I really didn't expect to go into the picture booth. The Oscar's like, get in there, bitch. I'm like, okay. So we ended up doing a live when we were taking photos.
Nice.
And if you want to see those photos, they are on the podcast page. I think Oscar shared it too on the Dead Camp.
That is in the near future. If any of us are going for politics, I have a feeling that's going to surface those pictures.
Well, the thing is, I mean, I'm comfortable with who I am, and I know that it is what it is, and it's fine. You can kiss me all you want to, as long as you don't get near my lips. We're good.
Mike, and I can say that Oscar liked it too.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah, I have been kissed by Oscar. I will say that.
I think everybody. Casey, you ever got kissed by Oscar yet?
I think I have. Yeah,
on the cheek, but
yeah, I got kissed on the cheek too. So I mean, I think we've all been kissed by Oscar at this point.
Yeah, Oscar got a lot of love around.
Oscar's just that oozing machismo. I'm full of energy and love, and you're either going to get a high.
Yeah.
There is one thing I can say about Oscar. He's never crawled into bed with me when I was asleep. I can say that.
Yet.
Yeah, yet.
We're going to have My Pillow as a sponsor here because we keep talking about the bed.
My Pillow.
Somebody give me something to talk about.
Sorry, guys. We got off track on the man kissing.
Oscar, the Walking Dead kissing band. See, we're already back on it again.
Yeah, true that. Yep.
Back on.
So, we got any new news out of the camp? Anything we can talk about on here?
I got some secret news, but I can't.
Oscar's
Oscar technically. He the guru. He can.
Oscar can say anything, but
no pressure here at all. But he can make a live announcement on the podcast one day if he wants to, or use the podcast to announce it. Whatever he wants to do. But we do have actually. I talked to Casey today, and we've got because the camp is always going to be, of course, Walking Dead, but we want to bring the fans something that gets some other genres out there. And we just signed some folks that 2 people I'm very excited about meeting. And I will say this: I promise you, I guarantee you, I will bet $100. Okay, and you can quote this and rewind me back. Everybody listening to the podcast right now, and everybody that's in the podcast knows who these people are, and they watch them. They are.
Is it Deputy Doofy? I really want Dave Sheraton. I'm just saying. You mean work on Deputy Doofy for real?
You got to go through the boss.
I got to get it okayed by Casey and Oscar. Yeah, I can get. I think I can work it up. But you got to admit, though, I just want some pictures with Dustin. I want him in his full costume, and I want Deputy Doofy in his full costume. And we'll even get Dustin like a paper little badge.
We can do this.
we can hook that up.
I can make it happen. No, the camp, as far as the news goes, the roster is filling out really nice. Oscar, Casey, and Kim, and Jake Kearney. Sorry, Jake, I've left you out. So I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Jake, they're working really, really, really hard putting people together. Of course, we do have slight privy to know some things before others. But the 2 we signed tonight are really, really great.
Nice.
It's supposed to be very fun-oriented people. Like I said, other than the location and everything that's happened detail-oriented wise, guys, I've probably not been as excited about an event my whole life other than the first Walker Stalker I ever went to.
Nice. That's awesome.
Just for the record, Casey gave me the go-ahead on Deputy Doofy.
Woo!
Yep.
Photo op, Dustin and Doofy. We can do this.
Do it.
We can do it. I'm in. I will totally, yeah. Now I got to go on a diet. Damn it.
I can help you out with the diet. Like, as of today, I've lost 35 pounds.
Dude, congrats. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I can help you out with the diet. You just have to listen to me instead of doing what the hell you want to do. That's the point. Like, no joke.
The hotel, Miss Casey said, the hotel is almost sold out. We want to fill it up just so it's our people. Now, is that already sold out because of our people that's there? I think I read that. She wrote that correctly. I just read it wrong.
Yeah.
So, and guys, actually, the
almost sold out.
Almost.
Great.
Yeah.
And we're going to go down a couple of days early and hang out and stay a couple of days after. So all you guys are welcome to come hang out with us. We probably definitely do podcasts while we're down there and stuff. So, yeah.
It'd be a lot of fun, guys. Just saying. Hey, who knows? Oscar might kiss one of y'all. Who knows?
Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
As long as Casey don't beat us.
Hey, Casey knows that she ain't got nothing to worry about with the man love. Nothing to worry about at all.
Precious. But so anyway, Jenny, you kind of ventured away and did some things, and you didn't kind of reiterate. While we were down there, you did a couple things without me. that I got sidetracked. You asked me what I thought about Cobra Kai locations. What did you think about Cobra Kai locations?
I'll be honest with you. I loved them, man. I love that show now. At first, I was a little hesitant to watching it. And, one of my favorite actors ever was in that, which played, what's his name? The dude on freaking Richard Jewell.
I remember his name.
Richard Jewell. I can't remember what he played in this show. Stingray, yes, Stingray. That's my favorite actor on the show. My favorite actor ever was John Bernthal, just to be honest with you. But I love The Punisher. No shit. Now, he got nothing to do with The Walking Dead as far as John Bernthal goes. I love Shane, but I love The Punisher more. I think he was what everybody needed to be in The Walking Dead, but that's beside the point. Mm-hmm. But, I love Stingray in that show. I think he's hilarious, and that really upset me that I think he got too big for the show. I think he really did.
Well, I wonder what I feel bad I'm putting Casey and Oscar on the spot tonight. Have we looked into him? We haven't talked about him in our little team meetings. Oh, man, his name just slipped my mind. Stingray.
Well, he played in a lot of other movies, too.
Paul Walter Hauser.
Yes, that's him. Yep.
Jay Kearney, if you're listening, for your boy and Jimmy, if you could kind of look into Paul Walter Hauser, that would be great.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
You got, Cobra Kai. You got
Richard Jewell.
Hey, since we're getting into the camp wish list, what do y'all want to come, Stephen and Casey? Y'all want to come to the wish list?
That's this is what this is about. We'd like to hear from fans. I mean, I want 5 fans to put somebody up they want to see there.
There you go. And do we have any Stranger Things or?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
We're excluding Norman. We're excluding Jeffrey. No, not that we don't love them. I want to see different. I want to see you guys think a little bit. That's just the obvious people we want to see there. So I want to see
Stingray, yes. That's who it is, Casey. Stingray.
Yeah, that's who it is, Casey.
Stingray is freaking awesome. He did Richard Jewell with Clint Eastwood. With me and Dustin was actually downtown Atlanta watching them film that when all the bombs and stuff blown up. Well, they were on stage doing the concerts, right, Dustin?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We were downtown Atlanta when they did all that stuff. It was really cool to watch.
So you're all talking about the guy who played Richard Jewell, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he was in that show. He was in that show, The Kingdom, that UFC show.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he plays like a crazy dude on that show. He's really good in it too.
Nice.
Yeah. That guy is awesome. And he was really nice when me and Dustin met him. He was really, really nice. I think he was really excited that Dustin knew who he was.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's probably the worst I've ever felt meeting an actor or actress, because I literally had nothing for him to sign. And that's the first time I've ever had an actor or celebrity say, "Would you like me to sign something?" I'm usually like, "Hey, can I?" I didn't have anything. That's still sad. So you got to bring him back to camp so I can get something signed.
Yeah, we got to get a Stingray picture signed. I want one of him with the 2 beer bottles taped to his hand.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I want.
Bloody, dude.
Yeah.
And Oscar said we've got some Stranger Things folks, guys. So for you Stranger Things fans, keep your eyes out. But, big things. Anyway, I'm sorry. I interrupted Greg. I'm behaving.
No, but as far as the first week of filming, that first day they were in Alexandria, what do y'all want to see happen there? Do y'all want to see like the aftermath of what the Whisperers did, or we just need to ask Oscar what the hell he do in there?
That is right. I didn't even correlate that. I suck. I have been out of the loop.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that's from. Oscar, why the hell are you tearing down my wall for?
Right?
Are you also the reason they're painting my coffee shop too? Is that the damn Whisperers?
Oh, that was heartbreaking to see that. That was really heartbreaking.
I love the business and love the guy, but yeah, it's
heartbreaking.
It is. It's just I don't like change of something that I love.
Yeah, that spot's iconic. I understand they wanted to get a better spot, but God, it looks weird.
Yeah, me and Dustin walked across the street, and he's like, look at that. And I'm like, holy crap, they are painting the damn thing.
Yeah.
Austin Tyler was talking about one of our favorite Tyler Main coming to the camp. So those of you that saw the camp.
Oh, yeah, I saw that announcement. That's cool.
He's an X-Man player. I think Austin, is it Sabretooth that he plays?
Yeah, Sabretooth.
Yeah,
he
plays the original X-Men.
Yeah.
Yep.
And,
I dare say did a better job than the other one.
Yeah, he does have a Funko Pop, too. Just let everybody know. I know some people ask me. He's got a Sabretooth Funko Pop. And I think Michael Myers, of course, has got that Funko Pop, too.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Michael Myers.
He was a much more comic book accurate Sabretooth.
Sabretooth, I agree. I thought he did a better job.
So, anyway, back to the question of the Oscars. It's amazing. Oscar has commented on everything through here, especially the question part. We asked him what happens to the wall to give us some details, and I hear crickets. And I don't want to get fired or nothing, but I'm just saying, a little bit of something here would help. Just like they burned down. The whole damn village. It's like, So you need a sign. Jimmy, get your neighbor under control.
I've been trying to do that for a long time.
Sign your Funko. I will even bring you the limited Oscar Rodriguez, Dustin Baker Constable print, and I'll sign it for you too.
There you go. Matt, I think Matt's more excited about the camp than I am, and that's saying something, man. He's been talking about it. He's never been to a convention before, so I think it'd be kind of cool for him.
And he's coming?
Matt, as far as my neighbor goes, yeah, he probably.
Oh,
nice. He's my neighbor. Yep.
I thought we were talking about Matt in the comments here.
Oh, yeah, that's Matt Storm. That's my neighbor, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's my neighber.
Challenge down for Don Parker, who's coming down to Georgia, guys. So, Jimmy, listen, Donna's coming down the end of this month, the 20-something. You got to get a Funko Pop while you're in Georgia, Walking Dead Funko Pop while you're in Georgia. You got to start collecting those. They're awesome. It's like having little friends around.
Right.
I don't talk to mine. Jimmy talks to his.
Yeah, I do. They talk back.
Whoa!
They talk back. They're like, where the hell Dustin go? I'm like, I don't know, man. They're like, we're gonna gang up on you. I was like, all right.
Seriously, and ask one question. I know we're on the show, but I don't care. Is the place really haunted? Because I stayed up all night looking for.
To be honest with you, I've seen stuff in here.
What?
As far as shadows go, but there's a video of Matt's house where there's a bag. There's no air blowing in the house, and the bag's moving around the house.
Where's this? You talking about your house being haunted, Jimmy?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I got off on this with the Funko Pops talking back. Guys, I get off on tangents. I don't have any friends. Okay, listen. When I get on here,
I don't know how that's relevant to this, but okay.
Yeah.
And then somebody said "ooh," and it made me think of a ghost saying "boo," and here I am. Because somehow the conversation got up about the place being haunted. I stayed up all night, and I never saw anything. I just want to ask if it was real.
To be honest with you, I've seen a lot of shadows. Like when I'm playing Xbox, you can see there was a shadow that you could see clearly looking around the little walkway, looking at me. And when you go over there, it's not there. You can see stuff walking down the stairway all the time.
No way.
And it's only between.
I think that's the underpants gnomes.
That might be Dustin. That's known for you, but
right.
About it, yeah, I've seen stuff, and I think Matt's seen more shit than I have. To be honest with you, because I don't care. I don't acknowledge it's there. I just go about my business. It does bother me. I think Matt fucks with it.
I wish I had ghosts.
Dude, my brother-in-law has a ghost hunting investigation group, so I can send him your way.
Well, go ahead and send him up here, because I'll be honest with you, the amateur I had in here the other day, Dustin, with his little phone, with a little app on it.
There's an app for that.
Yeah, there is. I've done that before, too. I've used that.
No. My brother-in-law's got all the equipment, man. The IR cameras, all that stuff, dude.
Yeah, but does he have the phone app? Does he have the phone app?
He ain't got no phone app. That's not real. That's not real.
Sure as hell did, man. He's walking around there going, dude, you hear me? You talk to me. I'm like, are you fucking?
You can't call Casper on the iPhone, man. You gotta have. You gotta have the right frequencies and stuff. You know that. Seriously, he's got all that equipment, man. I've done some ghost hunting with him. It's pretty neat.
Yeah. They talk. The description made it think it was real, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm like ghost. I'm Zach Bagans right here."
Yeah, he was really walking around my house all night talking to the damn thing, and I'm like, "Oh god,
that's crazy."
Yeah.
Age, I'm talking to Jimmy's baseboard. I'm like, "How old are you?" Baseboard didn't talk back.
Right. So, he's got those like lights, where it blinks different colors. You can ask questions and stuff. It's crazy.
To be honest with you, and Dustin don't know about this, but you know about the was it a 360 Connect trick, right? All right. So I got the Connect and the dots and stuff, and I learned how to hack this thing.
Yeah.
And I was going to use it as a webcam for this, but I learned this is a shitty webcam. But I did the dots, and I didn't see a damn thing, so I don't know.
Right.
But we do see things.
We could have done it. It would have been fun.
Look, all you gotta do is ask. You ask, I'll give you anything you want.
I'm bypassing Jimmy Fire. Listen, Casey. Podcast, Jimmy's house, live, with the ghost hunter people.
Dude, that would be sweet.
Yeah.
Throw down.
Hey, somewhere else. Casey, did you ever go in the school over in Griffin with us on Atlanta movie tours where Michonne ran into the little kids and had to kill them and everything?
I've been to that school, no.
We used to have access to the inside of that. That place, I know that place is haunted, dude. It's wicked, like spooky.
Hey, have you done a tour for the guys over there at Missouri State Penitentiary? Have you done that? Have they been on your tour?
I don't think so.
I have access to the Missouri State Penitentiary. Like, no joke. The most haunted prison in America.
Yeah.
Like, they took my tour, and they said anytime we want to go on the tour, that we can get a free one.
Really?
Yeah, you let me know.
That's what my brother-in-law does. They do, like, prisons and old hospitals. And
well, Dustin, there's one up here, Brushy Mountain, isn't there? Brushy Mountain, Tennessee. Isn't there? It's a distillery and an old prison. They'll do ghost tours, and you can also get moonshine and stuff too, I think, or whiskey.
And Steven smiled extra big when he said that.
That's when the real ghosts show up.
Yeah.
Spirits.
I was reading to see spirits.
Speaking of moonshine,
that's what we're doing. We're doing a ghost.
Speaking of moonshine, my neighbor used to live next door to me. Dustin gave him some moonshine pickles one time, and I ain't never seen anybody turn down anything like that. But he got messed up pretty bad on it.
Whoa!
Hey, I think we're on to something. No shit, we need to do like 5 episodes, 5 different locations. We could do Morgan's apartment. I've heard that it's haunted. We could rent it out for the night. For the night, we could find 4 other spots and do it over a year. You know what I mean? Over a period of a year.
The one cool thing that I do own in my car, I do have a thermal camera.
There you go.
I've got that. We got some good equipment to get started. So I think we need to do that.
I've got a ghost hunting app on my phone.
It looks real.
There's something in that bar.
I really did have that on my phone. I freaked out my stepdaughter with it one night.
No way. I bet you that bar, Jimmy.
I know it doesn't work, but
regardless of what we do as far as the ghost hunting thing, we do need to do locations of The Walking Dead. I think we need to do one in Morgan's apartment, like Steven said. We need to do one in Chris's store next to the Woodbury shop. That'd be cool to have Chris on the show with us. We could do some other ones. Like Kevin, before the show started, Kevin is actually talking about the same thing. That'd be kind of cool just to do that. We could probably do one in some other spots too. We could do 5 of them, and you can do your ghost hunting thing with your app, Dustin, if you want to.
Between me and you, Jimmy, we could get some spots to stay. I mean,
damn right.
Film in and do stuff. I mean,
yeah. What about Harrelson? You know that bar is haunted.
It's pretty stocked up, ain't it?
This is the truth about that barn. Okay, we did 4 ghost tours. Brett Halmeski and his wife is really good at it, so we did it with them back when I was doing the tour.
Oh, really?
Let's say in 2015 or 2015. Not the barn you're thinking of, not the Governor Rick's meeting barn.
Okay.
That thing's not really got anything in it.
The big barn?
The big barn's the one that got some shit in it. I didn't believe in that stuff at all. Like, I didn't believe in it. I was outside watching the door when they were doing their thing. Marlene went in there with them, and they were seeing shit in there. And what I seen outside made my ass go home. I literally left some bitch at night. I seen something charge at me. I got in my truck and I drove home. Marlene's like, "Where'd you go?" I said, "My ass went to the house. I'm done with that shit. Y'all can have it." Wow. It's like, after that, I kind of believe in it, and I just,
dude, that's great.
No, yeah, something charged me. I don't know what it was. It was like it was see through. It was kind of white, but not white, and it was really fucking weird. And I was like, I'm out of here.
Oh.
But I seen that in Harrelson at that right there at you know where the silos is, and that door that door to the big barn is. I seen it standing right there, right where they do the silos where they unload the feed to them. That's where I seen that thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, I seen that thing charge me from that.
Yeah, I would love to see that. I don't know. I'd love it.
Yeah, I'm out. See you later. I got my truck and I drove on to the house.
Leave in if we do this. I don't care what.
I don't fuck with shit like that. If y'all really see something, Jimmy gone. I love you.
Right. I hear you, man.
Yeah, Jimmy gone.
I hear you.
We are going to chain ourselves together, and we're going to go through there, and we're going to stay there together. That's my head.
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a great idea.
I'll stay, man. I'll hang team.
I'll hang out.
I will hang. But if something goes down against me, I'm out.
I'm videotaping it.
As long as I ain't the slowest running person, I'll go with anybody.
Well, I'm tripping you, Casey, because I'm the only family.
Right.
Like, hell no. Like, there's something over there. I got to go. See you later. I love you.
I hear you, man.
Yeah. We did
Morgan's apartment would be a good one, man.
Yeah, comment says she saw stuff.
To be honest with you, that apartment is really nice. I know you stayed there, Casey.
Yeah.
They made it a lot Walking Dead. They made a lot of stuff Walking Dead. All you got to do is we'll talk to Miss Mary and get it all set up. So
Yeah, I've stayed a night there, and it was creepy. I didn't hear or see anything, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's something chilling up there.
I would not be surprised either. Jim probably took it up there. Just saying.
We'll have to ask Mary what to do to bring them out.
Miss Mary can tell you anything.
Oh yeah, she can tell you.
She knows. She knows everything,
especially about Grantville.
Yep. Right.
We're gonna do this, and after the first episode of the next podcast, Jimmy gonna be on here burning sage inside of his house.
Right.
Hey, look, I'm already burning sage. Just saying. Hold on. See that over there? Hold on. See it? Burning sage already. I don't play.
The holy water.
Salt was on the floor. Tell me after I just saw that all the salt that was on the floor. Tell me, are you serious?
No, it's my I like incense, right?
When I get up to go pee all the night,
it's burning.
Ain't it like a little candle wax? It's fine. Sometimes you do that for fun. Just saying. You never know what you're gonna do with candle wax. It only hurts a little bit. You be fine.
I tell you, I think I don't know. For some reason, I think that'd be a cool little niche for us to go out there and try to get some of the bigger locations like Terminus and wherever else.
Well, we do have connections to Terminus, I think. Right?
Yeah, I think between us, we could get in there.
What about the arena in Noonan? You guys still have access to that?
They stopped letting us in way before the pandemic. They were gonna turn it into a little marketplace. I don't know if that's been put on hold. If it's been put on hold,
as far as I know, the reason why they haven't done that yet is because the building is questionable on the roof. So they were supposed to fix all that, and then they were going to start it.
Yeah, the plan. the plans that they showed or I saw, it looked like they were going to tear it down, but I don't know.
They need to do that. Truthfully,
yeah. That place is shady, but I mean, if they hadn't done anything there yet, I would say that we could get access to that. Yeah.
And to be honest,
we might have to throw them a couple $, but I'm down for that.
Right.
And to be honest with you, I was hoping they would turn that into the studio. Just saying, that's what I was hoping. Yeah, because they filmed a lot of stuff in there.
Did they do Hunger Games there after one?
Yeah.
The second one, yes. The second.
Yeah.
One.
Does anybody know what scenes or whatever? Because
it was the market scenes in Mockingjay.
Oh,
where she picked up the pen.
Yep.
The pen, the Mockingjay pen.
The Mockingjay. Oh, okay.
I haven't seen those movies, but I've done that tour so many times that I think that's the scene.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and also they filmed something else there, but I can't remember the name of it.
Footloose. They filmed Footloose, the dance inside of there.
Yeah, I remember that part.
The new one.
Number two.
Yeah, the new one.
The remake. Yeah,
not the good one.
Yeah, not the good one. No, and also they did. If you watch where the parents met at and talked about where the kids were dancing, that was in Harrelson. They use Sonoya Raceway as where the bus is raced at and everything.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I was actually in a movie on Sonoya Raceway called Bowden. I actually did a lot of extra work in there. And really? I've never done it again because they had me out there. It was October, and it was every bit of 20 degrees that night. And they wanted to act like it was in the middle of summer, and us wear tank tops. And I did not like it.
Whoa.
That's why I never did another movie after that. I was like, I'm not doing this, bump it. I don't care.
Gotcha.
Yep. All right, guys. You got anything to say before we wrap this thing up?
Hey, yeah, real quick. Have you guys seen that new show, Clarice, that just came out?
No, but I want to. I know Cutlets has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. Yeah, Cutlets is one of the main characters, and man, he's doing a good job on that. It's pretty cool.
I think he's also producing or something a little bit in there too.
I think you're right. I think I did see that in the credits.
Yeah.
But yeah, check it out, man. If you're a Cutlets fan, it's pretty cool to see him again on TV.
Also, check out the movie Love and Monsters. That's Michael Rooker.
Yeah, Rooker's in there. I need to see that.
And be on the lookout for Invincible. It's not out yet, but be on the lookout. Prime.
Okay.
Mr. Dustin, you got anything to say? We got a froze Dustin. Okay.
He frozen?
He's frozen.
I think he fell asleep.
I don't think he
narcoleptic.
If you want to say anything,
there you go.
That's the time to do it.
Wake up.
I think he's still asleep.
I think he's dial up.
I think he does got dial up tonight.
I think his dial up's messing up.
He's watching that ghost hunt nap.
Right. The ghost got him. No, Dustin, no. Don't look into the light.
Did he wake up?
Hey, look into the light. He woke up.
Oh, God.
He woke up.
He's alive. I can't hear him. Uh-oh.
Your dial-up fucking up again.
Is it me?
Hey.
There he goes. He's back.
Dustin, enemies with friends like us. Come on.
I feel kind of weird. Like,
Lightheaded.
Yeah.
Lightheaded?
Like a weird smell, and I feel kind of different.
I think the ghost following him home. I think that's what it is.
Oh, shit.
All right, your dial-up good now? We're good?
Hey, I still use my AOL free disc.
AOL free disc.
You got to get your money's worth, man.
Right. I don't even have a CD drive on my computer. That's awesome.
All right, guys. I want to thank Walking Dead Harold. Go ahead. You're good.
I thought he froze up again. I thought he fell asleep.
That's just normal Dustin right there. Hey, guys. Around Christmas time, you want to dress Dustin up like Santa Claus? We can work that out, too.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I want to thank Walking Dead Harrelson, the Water Tower Tour, Survive the Night, Abraham's Army. As far as your shirts for our podcast, just go down there and get them. Also, Auto Wraps Plus, the camp, and we have two of the groups, the Nation and also Fandom. All right, guys, y'all have a great night. I want to thank everybody for coming. See you later.
Thanks, everyone.
All right.